Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. It is week 8 of the EA Sports College football season, and the games are getting more intense. And the Blazers ready to kick it away first. Looking for blockers. He's got great speed. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. So North Texas offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires on the move. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Blazers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming.
There he goes! He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the ground, it's Marshall. Enough to move the chains. He's loose. The 30, at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, North Texas! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Got room at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here. Leaves it with the back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Blazers will punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rush right in his face. Going to try to get it himself. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking for space. It's Marshall. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th. He will be stopped short of the gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Blazers are in the red zone. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Sets his feet. It's Rodgers. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw again. Look out. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Quick give. It's Marshall. Runs through a tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. They'll run him again. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On the move. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Selling the fake. And he will go down. Couldn't get of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. He's got it, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Now, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He throws one to the left. And that one falls out of bounds, incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And he grabs it. Got to get to the marker. He is way, way short of the line to gain, and they'll have to turn it over on downs. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Pulls it in, and he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, looking for a man. They're all over him. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Going to run it. It's Marshall. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finding space. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. North Texas really has it going on offense.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play...
Turning on the Jets. Past the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. Rolled his way into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Working the ground game. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Bunch formation for these receivers. Drops back on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
3rd and long coming up. Sets his feet. It's Rodgers. Rushes on. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Mean Green sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just gets rid of that one.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Racing to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blazers.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to... flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Slings it downfield. Intercepting. The defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Oh, pressure's coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires the pass, intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw one first. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. Fields the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Going to the running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here when it's kind of a...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Off to the races to the right. Past the 30. He's at the 10. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Still running at the 40. There he goes to the left. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UAB. He got loose, and it was lights going for two. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. This is a designed run. And the ball's free in the backfield. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. From the gun, it's Marshall. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Ferguson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The offense set for a first down play. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. 3rd and 9. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Handoff again. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snapped on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the Blazers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Off-play action. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UAB.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Left side is Marshall. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. North Texas in the hurry up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Back to pass on second down. The throw. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on. Touchdown, Blazers. And they turn it into a defensive score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that fourth down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw it. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Can't get him to the ground. Man, there were some collisions in there before he was finally stopped about a yard short. It'll be 4th down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Touchdown, UAB! And the stomping has commenced. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. The run inside. It's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll get rid of it. Gets a hand in there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires immediately. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Needs it here on 4th down. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. This one's complete. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Quick catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Got some green grass. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making the adjustment on the play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Bussey. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take